guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Oh my god, I feel so nice doing this set of videos. You guys motivate me. I love how you're able to connect with me. You like my videos. I see the love. I really do appreciate it, and I like also the fact that like I have that energy to always create content, to always come here, talk to you guys, and to say whatever is in my mind, you know. And I don't know, for some reason I kind of prefer these sit-up videos more as opposed to the other types of videos. So I'm so happy to do this video today, and this video is for you people. So please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and engage with me. And so let's start. So the topic today, maybe from the title you already know what the topic is. Like, it's about the people who want to come here but they don't know where to start from. And I do understand a lot of people really want to come here but they don't know, like, so what kind of visa can I use? There's so many visas actually, you know, there's so many visas. I just want you to do a lot of research and actually know what you want. And I've tried to categorize easy types of visa and all that. So for today I want us to discuss about the opportunities that are here for young people and also for like the grown-ups, you know. So to me, I consider young people anyone kwa hiyo age bracket ya 19 years to 27 years, and anyone above 27 years I consider you as like an adult. Okay, not any adults, but you understand the difference anyway. So this is the thing for the youngings. Let's start there. Maybe unataka kukuja, hujui uanze country gani, unajua tu ni Europe unataka kukuja. I'd want you to say like kama umesoma, you could come as a student, you know. You could say maybe you're just coming here to further your studies or something like that. But kama you don't have that, the right visa for you would be a worker, but ukwe mtu either a non-skilled, because anyway maybe you don't have any skills or something of the sort. Ujasomea, that's the thing. But could be you're really good maybe with crafting, you being an artist or anything other than that, you know. But now that one would be in talent visa. Na kidogo talent visa inakwanga, I wouldn't really talk so much about that because I know ngumu. Anyway, sijui. And at the end of it all, these are just my opinions. In anyone who has a talent visa and you know the process and you actually know like it's gonna be easier for someone to apply for that, please say something on the comment section. But I'd say this: the youngings, when you're just fresh from high school, I want you to look into coming here as a student or coming here with different programs. Now, when do unafaa to identify the kind of program that you want to come with, and you have to really do research about it to know the requirements that are needed for you to apply for that visa, and for you to know what else do you need to be able to make that move from Kenya to now coming to Europe. And right now there are a lot of opportunities for these people, and this is the thing I was saying. I'd really want to have like a one-on-one talk with someone who wants to come here, because most of you who mnasema I want to come here, but you're not, yani umesema too, and then like, you know, like, can we sit down, can we talk, can we discuss about what you really want to come and do here, unaona. So for the student visa, let's start with that one. First of all, you need ukwe umepanga nini zako, inaitwa your transcripts from campus. You need to have them. You need to apply to a specific school. You need to get the offer letter, and from there now now the school is gonna assist you with anything else that you need to apply for that visa. And I want you to know that huku shule can be free, but don't come with that mentality. Artists said now because they said Maju education is free and all that, so now you think now things are just gonna be free for you. No, it's not gonna be like that, darling. It's not gonna be like that. And there's always an organization back at home that helps people to do this, and they'll take you through the whole process. Like they'll tell you what you need to apply, what you need to provide, like all the supporting documents that you need for you to apply for this kind of visa. They'll also advise you on the school that you need to go and all that, you know. But hiyo ni watu wenye wanataka kuja kama student. But I'd also want you, before you even do this, like umemaliza form 4 at 18 years old, I'm assuming, or 17, please just go and have like French classes. Like just join any school and do French classes. At Akama too, it's only A1, because at the end of it all, any kind of visa you want, lazima uonyeshane proof kwamba you've done French back at home. And in any case, it's also gonna assist you, because ukikuja huku, you need to talk to people at the airport. And I'll be real with you. French people hapendi kuongea English. Honestly speaking, they don't. So utateseka if you don't speak. Hata tu ile kusalimiana ama kusema tu something, like, yes, you might find good people, but it's not a guarantee that you're going to, unajua. And then in any case, for you also, okay, apply for that visa. Right now, hata mko at a good place, kwa sababu during my time, we had to go to the embassy. You had to do the interview there, and they'll speak a little bit of French to you just to see if you have any knowledge of the language. But nowadays, wameleta hiyo TLS, those things, so you just go drop your papers, they go through your papers, and then if you get the visa, they contact you again with email. They ask you not to come, upeleke passport, and then they give you the visa. That's it. Like hakuna ile kuongea one-on-one with the consular, which is a good thing, unaona. So ni vizuri tu uende shule. You just work hard for those, could be 2 months or 3 months depending with the school. And I know a lot of schools support Tao in Nairobi wanna offer these classes, or maybe even Alliance Française in Nairobi as well. You can always go there, and it's a good thing. Nokisha kuja huku, like you'll have a chance to better your language kwa sababu utaingia kwa hizi mashule, so itakuwa rahisi for you, honestly speaking. But it's just good to start from there, and it's also good to identify who unataka kufanya nini. Kama utaki kuwa student, kuna other programs za watu wadogo. You could do au pair, and with that you also need to create an account. Sorry about that, there's a notification that came in. You need to create an account on Au Pair World, and you need to find host families, and you need to kutuma application yako, and then you discuss with them. Once everything is good, they'll be able to help you. And you know that's a program, so itakuja iishe. So you need to know what else do you want to do besides after hiyo sasa. Do you want to stay here uendelee hivyo, or do you want now ukwe student, or do you want now to get absorbed to start working, or do you want to maybe change countries, go do the same thing you were doing maybe in Italy, you want to now go do it in Spain, or you want to go do it in Belgium, you want to go do it in Netherlands. It's actually about you, unataka aje, you know. But this is what I'd say. Personally, I prefer when you go to a country, usiaitoka huko, because you know after a period of time you are eligible to apply for the passports, to stay there, like to get even the long-term residence permit and all that. But can you imagine if you go to Belgium, let's say you stay there for 2 years. After that you say, okay, now I want to go to Netherlands for 2 years. Do you know miakako inaendelea kusonga? Let's assume ulikuja when you were 20. So 2 years in Belgium, now you're 22. 2 years in Netherlands, now you're 24. 2 years in Germany, 24, 25, now you're 26. Unaona, like chances zako ziko chini kabisa to even be able to do something else, kwa sababu you've only stayed in that specific country for only 2 years. So you've not really had the chance to integrate with people. You've not had the chance to learn about 1 or 2 things, you know. Na saa zingine hiyo ndio inakuanga na ugumu, and I've seen it, I've also experienced it. I won't even lie to you, by the way. At some point, I was considering leaving France, you know, due to personal reasons. And maybe one day now, those are the kind of stories I really want to talk to you guys about, why I really wanted to. And I just came to realize, by the way, no, I shouldn't have that mentality. The thing is, I might just look for another visa to go somewhere else, but I should never revoke the kind of visa I do have to be here. Okay, now I'm not on a visa, now I'm on a residence permit, but I should never revoke it for for anything else. Like I should just push on, and one day it's gonna be something so beautiful for me, you know. And you know, these are the talks that when uko hiyo place confused kwa maisha and all that, like you don't know what you want to do, you know. But wanasemanga watu wengi wako majua michizi, si uongo kuishi wajuu utachizi, kusema tu kweli, with everything that you have to do and you're actually doing it peke yako, for sure utachizi. I won't even light it. Oh my god, lighting in and kalia vizuri. Anyway, I don't want to get distracted because I really do that. So I'd want you to identify the country that you want. That's the thing. Identify that country. Do your research. Which kind of visa do you want to take, and go for that. Like, don't even change your mind. As long as you know you have all the supporting documents, and that's the thing. As long as you can supporting documents here, that kind of visa, go for it. Don't even think marambele. Ama say, I need to change. I need. And I mean, as a kuambia, coming to Europe, hiyo ndio inaweza kuwa your very very best chance, because ukwa wanyimanangi hakunanga a lot of rejects kwa embassy. You know, it's not like ukisema unataka kwenda US, US utakuwa rejected a lot of times. Ama usema unataka kwenda UK or these countries like Australia. No, I think Europe kidogo wanakwanga wazuri, but the good thing that can always happen ni uko na your language, hata kama tu ni kidogo, as in just have, unajua ile the mustard seed of faith venye nakwanga kadot hiyo tu kadogo, that ka little hope, like ukwe tu na hiyo that ka mustard seed of the language, you mekusaidia just to even say hi, hello, and to ask a question and all that, and don't even worry about your pronunciation ama siju, no, don't. Anyway, hata mtoto akikuangalia anaweza ona wewe si Mfaransa, but you're really trying your best, you know. So just put in that a little bit of effort. There's a noise in the background, but I really hope it's not affecting this video, because I wouldn't want it to affect this video. So yeah, that's about it. Like the thing was, you want to come here, so I really want you to do your own research, but I'm always there to assist you in these things, you know. Like you can always reach out to me, we can always talk about it, we can always try to identify what do you really want to come and do here, what are your qualifications. I can try to guide you through like what I think is gonna be good for you, and the market that you should be in, and I think utakuwa sawa. Yeah, honestly speaking, utakuwa sawa. So your dream isiai kufa na wewe. Usikae kama uko kwa bed sitter, you know, especially these young people, kama uko kwa bed sitter, like ama too, you are Gen Z, very confused, but you know you really want the better kwa maisha yako, and you just want to do good things. Like, don't let that hope die there with you. Like, push yourself to do these things. Like, afadhali hata you just tried than always regretting why you never even tried in the first place. Please, school them too. Honestly speaking, don't be that person. And now going to people who are above 27 years. So above 27 years, you do have few opportunities, but si mbaya pia. Anyway, you can come as skilled labor, I'm an unskilled labor, or you could come to seek asylum as well. You know, I know so many people who've come to actually seek asylum. They're in the process and things are going well for them. You know, like there's nothing easy huku nje. Like ni wewe kujituma. Honestly speaking, ni wewe kujituma. Like na ni wewe ku accept your situation and to accept that I really want to go, so I'm gonna go through this, you know. And skilled labor, first you need to apply for these jobs, kusema kweli, because relocating exactly. Oh my God, you really need to have enough money to do that. You really need to have a good bank statement. Unless that job is gonna sponsor your visa, then you're good. But kama ni wewe kujishughulikia kila kitu, oh my God, like you really need to have a good bank statement, good money, and you need to apply for these jobs either on LinkedIn, ama Hello Work. Now here in France, actually now these are the links I was talking about, like to provide. Here in France, kuna hii application that's called Hello Work. There you can get a lot of jobs, or you could even come as a volunteer. Kwanza, in fact, coming as a volunteer is a very good chance of you moving abroad, as opposed to apply as jobs, because you can apply for a job, it can take a period of time before work will accept, and then so what, but if you say you just coming to volunteer, even if you're coming to volunteer, you'll still get a decent pocket money, you'll still get food, transport, like accommodation, you'll still get all these things. The thing is this employer willing to support you? Because that's how you see you're moving all the way from Africa to Europe, yet maybe kuna mtu mwenye anatry kuvolunteer na ako huko, unaona. So you really need to have, the employer really needs to see utakuja ku add value gani kwa organization yake, ndo akuwe willing kukuchukua na kukusupport in that, But it is a good thing. It is a good thing, like coming as a volunteer. I know a lot of people who came as volunteers, and then they suddenly got absorbed in the system, and now they were able to stay here. So you could do that, or you could apply for jobs directly for these people and get it. The problem is most French employers hawapendi kusupport mtu with their visa, because it's a lot of process to do that. Because they need to apply for a work permit for you. Necessary work permit though ina take time kutoka. You guys need to sign the contract. You need to fill out the visa form. You need to sasa when upeleke hizo documents, and maybe you need even more supporting documents from employers. Sasa unaona most employers they never have a clue of where to get these documents. Like yetu wamekaa huko, like the system is that, like ikona a lot of things ndani yake. You go to a website, you go in a website, you know what you really want, lakini inakupeleka to this page, to this page, to this, like by the time you even realize what you're really looking for, time imeenda, ashachoka, ashaanza kusolve, like let's just be real, honestly speaking, let's just be real. Like it's not that easy to get a boss who's willing to kukutengenezea hiyo visa, but ukipata, that's the best thing that can ever happen to you, honestly speaking, ukipata. Yeah, so I'd really say like better kukuja kama volunteer as opposed to you applying for job huko. And then ukishakuja kama volunteer, now you have a chance to apply a job na utachukuliwa, because you're here, because they want to do an interview, and mara mingi they want to do a face-to-face interview. So if you're here, so you're able to just go and volunteer, you're able to go for that interview, so utakuwa kwa sawa. Honestly speaking, you'll be good. For the non-skilled labor, you want to come here, you want to do that's easy to jobs to za kawaida and all that. It's still the same process, honestly speaking. The only different thing is just that at least tuseme ni kama uko at a good place, because hauchagui kazi and all that, but imagine process tu bado ni same. Like you have to go through hizo stories zote. The boss has to apply for a work permit for you, you have to sign a contract, you have to be in agreement. Most bosses hawajui kuongea English, so you need to have that knowledge, because probably hata nyinyi discussing and all that itakuwa hivyo with in that language. So kama hujui kujiexpress na hiyo language ni ngumu. And another thing is you sasa come and seek asylum. Yeah, but with asylum card you really need to have a good story. Pia hiyo si rahisi. That's why I always say for anyone who's above 27 years, your chances can be limited, but there's still an opportunity. I'm just trying to be honest kabisa, to be honest with you guys. Your chances might be limited, but there's still a chance for you. Unajua, or maybe kama uko home and you're working with this organization and you've been there for a while, it's so easy for them to sponsor you, because you're ready with them. They already see the value you're adding to the organization. They can only support you to now move wherever you want to move. But I'm talking about someone who hata hajai fanya job yote, hata ujaingia kwa any office or what, so kidogo process yako iko, chances zako ziko chini. Chances zako ziko chini, but si mbaya anyway, si mbaya. You can still be able to hack it. Honestly speaking, you still can be able to hack it. And it's good once we talk, we have that one-to-one talk, and then tunajua like, okay, how can you do it? And there's never a guarantee that you can get a visa, because hiyo yote inapanga by the way kwa consular. Akiona ukikuwa umeweza kumconvince vizuri, utapata visa yako. kama kuna things that I'm missing, sasa hiyo ndio mbaya. And mimi nikiongea na wewe, that is the only way I'm gonna try to help you, like to make sure you have all the documents needed for you to apply for that kind of visa. And it's not just me, like there's another friend of mine mwenye anafanyanga hizi vitu, so we'll always be able to hop on a phone call na yeye pia, and then we talk about this thing, because I came to realize sometimes mtu anaweza kukuwekea blame ati nilinyimwa visa juu yako nini, but no, it's never even about that person who's assisting you. Hata boss wako hakufanya makosa yote ukanyimwa hiyo visa. Honestly, it's just that you missed a certain type of document, and you always have a chance to reapply. Hakuna mtu alisema ati ukinyimwa visa now that's the end of the world, like utawahi pata tena visa maishani mwako. No. A lot of people hata wamenyimwa visa 6 times, but the 7th time alipata visa na akakuja. I've also applied for some visas mimi mwenyewe hivi, and I got a rejection, but see where I'm at right now, unaona. So usiaiogopa na usiai feel vibaya ukinyimwa and all that. No, it happens, honestly speaking, it does. So let's do a lot of research about what we really want to come and do abroad, and easy research you can do them on ChatGPT. Thank God because it's gonna ChatGPT, and it will give you like a whole like stuff of everything that you need to do to be able to apply for this kind of visa, like a whole lot of information that you really need to know. Or even on TikToks, I see by a lot of TikTok videos, they always talk about these things, and you just go type there, just write tuseme for example you're an engineer, just write there engineer jobs in useme sasa, tuseme for example Germany, uandike hivyo na zitakuletea a lot of videos, and in some pages they're gonna also list all the requirements that you need and all that. Na sasa hapo ndo najua watu wengi hawapendangi, like watu wengi hawapendangi kwenda kufanya hizo research, honestly. So I can assist with that, yeah, honestly, because I think I've always been doing this, because I've always been trying to find that a good visa, yeah, to move to a different place. But imagine that I came to realize my chances are so high kubaki France as opposed to me wanting to move to a different country, because for the longest I really wanted to go to the UK or Canada. So I was really trying to find which kind of visa can I use to move to these places, and ile yenye uko sure bet istanyimwa visa, So I think your period ndo nilikam ku realize a lot, and to even hear people's story, testimonies and all that. I came to realize, by the way, penye tu uko sawa. Yeah, uko sawa kabisa, baby girl. And I'd also want for anyone who's also I don't know about the age bracket, but there are a lot of caregiving jobs in Germany. If you're willing to do that, I know there's actually an organization in Kenya that mnaendanga huko mnafunzwa kuwa caregivers, and then they also assist you to apply for job in Germany for that. I'm gonna ask my friend about that just to confirm again that story, because nienda alikuwa ananiambia she was trying to go saidia mtu wao and all that. So if it's like that, then I can as well just tell you about that, the name of that organization. It was somewhere in Westlands, yeah, if I remember right. So when you go there, when you register, utaingia shule, utafunzwa kila kitu, and then you can always go there. By the way, the job market in Germany iko juu sana huku Europe as opposed to these other countries, so it can be a really good thing. But again, you need to know, kwanza Wajerumani kama uongei lugha yao hakuna mahali popote unaenda. I'll be honest with you, hakuna, so it is good to learn the language, like just to know the country you want to go to, and then uanze kufanya your language, and ukwe tuna hizo the basic knowledge ya hiyo lugha, and then that's it. Applying for the visa can be easier. Anyway, I'm gonna stop at that because I feel like if video itakuwa long and I don't want it to be long. But the message I wanted to pass across was that, like, I really want you guys to do your own research. I want you to identify the kind of visa you want. By the time after you're coming to me, come to me with information that, hey, if like nilikuwa nafikiria nataka kukuja France as a student, what should I need to do? I'm gonna guide you. I'm gonna direct you to the right places to go. Hapo to Nairobi, hapo to Nairobi uende, watakusaidia with everything. Ama useme, oh, if I wanted to come kama au pair, what do I need to do? I'm gonna tell you the links that you need to apply, but I can't really guarantee you like you can come with that, honestly speaking. I just feel like right now chances of you coming as a student ziko juu sana, as opposed to you coming with this different kind of visa, unless you're coming to visit. As a visitor, it's gonna be easier, but again, you need to have a very, very good bank statement. And also, someone can invite you. Actually, now that's another good thing, when someone invites you. But the thing with invitation is, it's gonna be difficult to switch from that kind of visa to you wanting now to integrate into the French culture. I don't know about these other countries. If someone invites you, unaweza kuwa ukipata job unaweza baki huko. But you coming with invitation, you can actually now start to seek asylum, you know. Anyway, that's now a different kind of information and all that. But I just want you to do these things, and we'll talk. Like, in case you have anything you want to add on, just feel free to kuandika hapo kwa comment section so that people really have an idea. And again, everything I'm saying here is just based off my own opinions and my own thoughts. So have a lovely day. Nawapenda sana. Take care of yourselves. Bye.